Hey there everyone, welcome once again to our Postman automation tutorial series. So in this video we will try to test our API whether it is fast or slow. So basically we'll work with the response time. So let's dive into the Postman. So previously in our login API we tested if the API is returning the correct status code or not using this code snippet that we added from here. So again we will try to find another code snippet from here that will test our response time. So before we add something here, let us just understand what we really going to test. So let's say our API should return the response within 500 millisecond or maybe 1 second. Okay, so that means with our automation script we will try to see whether this API is returning its value within 1 second or whatever we want to set. Okay, so as you can see this API takes too much time here. 2.39 seconds for this login API is too much, so we will set an optimal value. Let's say 1 second. We are expecting that this API should return the value, the response within 1 second. So let's take a look if we have any snippets here. Okay, see, response time is less than 200 milliseconds. Okay, so we're adding it here, so it's added here. So right now if I run this script, it will definitely fail because we are expecting that the response should come within 200 milliseconds, but as we can see it takes almost 2.39 seconds. So let's run this script as it is. So okay, so our first test passed but the second one failed because we were expecting that the response should come within 200 milliseconds, but instead it took almost 1.5 seconds. So let's say our expectation is 2 seconds. In that case 200 milliseconds, we're setting it here. So I'm running it once again. So now it got passed. Okay, so that's it. So this is how we will test our API whether it is fast or slow. All we need to know is how many millisecond is fast. Okay, so if we say our API should return a value within 500 millisecond or even in 200 millisecond, in that case we will set that value here accordingly. Okay, so in this particular API, as it really takes time, so that's why I'm just setting 2000 milliseconds, which is 2 seconds. So if the value gets returned within 2 seconds, in that case the test result will say passed. Okay, so another thing that I want to clear here is this function. So as we are adding these snippets here, it actually adds a function here which takes two parameters. One is this title. As you can see, these titles are showing in the result. Okay, status code is 201, response time is less than 200 milliseconds. So this is the title that we are adding to each of these test cases, and inside of this function we are adding our expectations. So that means this is the title and this is the expectation. So this is how the whole script works. Okay, so that's it for today's video. This is how we will actually check whether our API is fast or not. So thank you everyone, see you guys in the next video.